Letting you know.
The budget.
No. Yeah, I was going to let you know Layla.
I'll pause for Layla then. We have someone taking a nature break, so. Did for him. Already started.
He thought he said, oh, it.
It depends on, does he?
Oh, look, I put.
'30th, 2023. Sorry for the pause. We were hoping to get the clerk's office in here for minutes and that sort of thing, but we're kind of under the impression that they were under the impression that they were supposed to be here. So go ahead.
Hey, she's on her way back up, but yes, she thought she was supposed to be here at 6.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, she can join us whenever she arrives.
She gets here, so.
Go ahead and call the roll, please. Joseph, Live TV.
Dr. Acuff,
Present.
Julie Gwynn. Here. Brett Johnson,
Yes.
Danny Deal,
Here.
Layla Ward,
Here.
Ronnie Cable,
Here.
Aaron Frazier,
Here.
Penny McQueen.
All right. Floor is open for a motion to adopt the agenda.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
I'll make a motion that we remove item number 4 and defer it to the July commission meeting. This is a special call meeting for budget. This has nothing to do with budget. It has been vetted. It has been taken to the budget committee, and I think it can be discussed further after that, not tonight.
All right, we have a motion by Mr. Johnson to strike number 4 from the agenda. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Danny Deal. Call the roll, please.
Dr. Acuff,
No.
Julie Gwynn. Yes. Brett Johnson,
Yes.
Danny Deal,
Yes.
Layla Ward,
No.
Ronnie Cable,
Yes.
Aaron Frazier,
Aye.
Penny McQueen.
Abstain. Correct. Motion carries. Number 4 will be stricken from the agenda. All right. Moving on. Public comments related to the 22-23 budget. If you would like to speak, feel free. Gladly yield podium to.
Everybody stand up. Stand up. Hey, glad you all come in.
Clerk's office will now speak on the budget. I'm just kidding.
I'm afraid not.
With the committee's approval, if someone does show up, I would like to offer them the opportunity to speak later on, in the event that somebody does show up. All right. Next up, review and approval of final 22-23 budget amendments. We have a stack, as usual, in front of us. There's one set in a paper clip and then a couple that are stapled together. I'm going to be a rebel and start with the ones in the paper clip. All right, first up, Solid Waste Fund number 116, budget amendment number 8, item number 1, only one item. Year-end adjustments for solid waste totaling $41,600 with nothing coming from fund balance and nothing from unassigned fund balance. Floor is open for the motion. By Gwen, do we have a second?
Second.
By Ward. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Dr. Acap?
Aye.
Julie Gwynn?
Yes.
Brad Johnson?
Yes.
Danny Deal?
Yes.
Layla Ward?
Yes.
Donnie Cagle?
Yes.
Aaron Frazier?
Aye.
Cody McQueen?
Aye.
Thank you, guys. Next up, General Purpose School Fund number 127, budget amendment number 2, only one line item, year-end adjustments totaling $195,793.30. Yes, Mr. Johnson, I'm aware that we don't have a whole lot we can do on this one, but we're just going to give it our stamp of approval before we send it on. Floor is open for a motion.
Fund what? Chair?
General Purpose School Fund number 127. Really the second budget amendment for that one. I don't know what this one's for. We don't see on that. What is 127? It's supposed to be 177.
That's one less than 128.
This is not general purpose fund. This is for ARP. And what this is doing is this is just moving things in between lines, the way it got paid out of the ARP funds earlier in the year. And I'm just correcting the line item on it.
Okay, so to correct that, this is ARP Fund 127, budget amendment number 2, one line item, year-end adjustments, $195,793.30. Floor is open. I think I may bring hand engraved invitations next time.
It was just put in the wrong line item initially when it was done. That helps for clarification.
Could you explain why it's coming out of the line capital outlays?
It just got put in the wrong line item when it got appropriated.
So we gained that amount in the ARP?
No, when the budget amendment was originally done, it was put into the wrong line item. It got paid out of a different line item, so I'm moving it between line items, is all I'm doing. So when I went in and did my year-end review, I found that it was in the wrong line item, and I'm just moving it to the correct line item, so we don't get written for it being in the wrong line item.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Do we have a second? Second. Mr. Cable, discussion. Call the roll, please.
Dr. Aker? Julie Gwynn?
Yes.
Brad Johnson?
Yes.
Danny Deal?
Yes.
Layla Ward?
Yes.
Donnie Cagle?
Yeah.
Aaron Frazier?
Aye.
Cody McQueen?
Aye.
Next up, Highway Public Works Fund number 131, budget amendment number 8, one single line item, year-end adjustments for Highway Department totaling $300. Floor is open for a motion.
Motion to approve.
My deal. Do we have a second?
Second.
Dr. McQueen. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Dr. Aker? Julie Gwynn?
Yes.
Brad Johnson?
Yes.
Danny Deal?
Yes.
Layla Ward?
Yes.
Donnie Cagle?
Yes.
Aaron Frazier?
Aye.
Cody McQueen?
Next up, Head Start number 145, budget amendment number 7, one singular line item to recognize and appropriate CACFP funds for Head Start totaling $15,487.86. And nothing from reserve, nothing from unassigned. Floor is open.
Motion to approve.
My Ward, do we have a second? Dr. Acuff. Any discussion?
This is a federal fund.
I understand.
What do you know? You have that one?
As the county attorney has said,
Huh?
as the county attorney has said, we've seen it. This is just showing that we've seen it.
I mean, there's no problem with approving.
Call roll when you're ready.
Dr. Acuff?
Oh.
Julie Gwynn? Yes. Brad Johnson?
I guess, yes.
Danny Deal?
Yes.
Julie Ward?
Yes.
Tom Cable?
Yes.
Aaron Franklin?
Aye.
Buddy McQueen?
All right, next up, general fund number 101, budget amendment number 11. Items 4, or 3 items. Item number 4, to purchase cat food for the animal shelter. Item number 5, year-end adjustments for the Veterans Office. Item number 6, year-end adjustments for planning. I'm sorry, there's more than that. Item number 7, year-end adjustments to the Election Commission. Item number 8, year-end adjustments for the General Sessions Court. Item number 9, year-end adjustments for the Chancery Court. Item number 10, year-end adjustments for the Sheriff's Department. Item number 11, year-end adjustments for, this is year-end adjustments. Item number 11. Legal and travel. Fourteen has the same thing too. From the commission budget, item number,
Because we advertised in 2 different papers, and we didn't have enough money in that line item, so we had access in that one, and I just did it. That one just happened yesterday.
all right. Item number 12, year-end adjustments for the property assessor. Item number 13, to recognize and appropriate additional taxes received from the hotel motel tax. Item number 14, year-end adjustments of the county commission, the general fund. 14, that's up.
That was a unclaimed property item that was claimed, and so we had to pay it out.
Say unclaimed.
Unclaimed that became claimed.
Yes. So we had to pay it out to the person that it originally belonged to.
Totaling $337,000 and $337,091.87, with $149,491.57 coming from reserve funds, nothing coming from unassigned fund balance. Floor is open for motion. Dr. Acuff, do we have a second?
Second.
Is that you, Mr. Deal?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Any discussion? Questions?
Is the reserve funds in the various, or is it accounts, line items?
All of that, are you talking about that last one?
Yeah.
It all goes into one account, into one reserve that we hold for unclaimed property when it's returned. And so if somebody comes in and claims it, then it just gets paid out of that.
Why is it 149 rather than 38, 35?
Am I not looking at this thing?
It shows 149,000 from reserve funds. Description.
I didn't.
Okay, so it's all, so the reserve, the only reserve funds getting tapped are those, specifically the 38,000.
There may have been one that's in the commission ones, because I just told her, because of closing the books today, that I said hide the ones that went to commission, so we didn't see them again and have accidentally reread them
Okay.
the second time, so it's probably one of the first ones.
Okay, so that 149 total is probably the culmination of budget amendments 1, 2, and 3 from the previous ones, because those were just hidden from the Excel spreadsheet and then printed. Okay, so there's the answer. This one includes $38,395.92 from reserve funds. This will be combined in the full commission packet. Is that correct, Ms. Watson?
Yes, the one that we did the other night was for the register of deeds, where we're doing we could do the budget from his reserve account.
Okay.
Or having of record.
So the floor is open. Mr. Acuff, Mr. Deal, does that change your decision? All right. Let me call the roll then.
Dr. Acuff? Judy Glenn? Yes. Brad Johnson?
Yes. Yes.
Michael Ward?
Yes.
Don Hayward?
Yes.
Aaron Frazier?
Aye.
Patty McLean?
Aye.
All right, to recognize and appropriate funds for summer camps for transportation grant. This is general purpose school fund number 141, budget amendment number 12. Item number 3, to recognize and appropriate funds for summer camps grant. Item number 4, to appropriate and allocate funds for Carter Cares. Item number 5, year-end adjustments for general purpose school funds. Item number 6, year-end adjustments for special education, totaling $769,054.70. Anybody see anything out of line with it? Oh, this is the 141. Floor is open for a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Mr. McQueen, do we have a second?
Second.
Who was that? Oh, sorry, Layla. Didn't sound like yourself. Any discussion? On item number 4, what is the description for the account that 47,000 is coming from? Blank.
Carter Cares. I go look it up.
Not just the Carter Cares funds.
It's the, what's that, the grant?
The account looks off if that's the case. Because it's account 34,570. Program is right, but the account number would be off. If it was out of that account itself, it'd be 73,300. It's a Q.
That probably comes out, that's probably about 34,570, yeah, probably is the grant itself.
That's what I'm thinking. It's the
Yeah.
grant. We're appropriating the grant.
The 34 number.
I'm pretty positive that is the case for this one.
With the 34,
This is the last one that Leanne gave us, and she did get an extra grant, so that has to be what it is.
okay.
I didn't bring the laptop with me, so I can't look at that.
See, on the, if you look at number 2, on it, you've got 46,590, that is for their summer grant.
Okay.
The summer grants, a lot of that information we just got in because they just got it from the state. And so it's been approved, and anything like that's been approved with E-Plan already. There's a summer camp.
Carolyn, that's what you've been working on with Sonia Miller.
Oh, okay.
After school.
That's the after-school, not Leanne's. Okay. Okay, so that's the after-school program. Thank you. Yeah, Chad just said that too. He's in the other office doing that.
Any other discussion? May call the roll.
Dr. Acuff? Julie Gwynn? Brad Johnson?
Yes.
Danny Deal?
Yes.
Leila Ward?
Yes.
Tony Cable?
Yes.
Aaron Frazier?
All right.
Betty McQueen?
Aye.
All right, next up, School Federal Projects Fund number 142, Budget Amendment 13. Item number 3, year-end cleanup for IDEA Part B. Item number 4, year-end cleanup for innovative school models. Item number 5, year-end adjustments for Best for All. Item number 6, to recognize and appropriate funds for Title III. Item number 7, year-end adjustments for ESSER 2.0, totaling $59,157.34. Anything stick out to anybody? To the like rest of Mr. Johnson this time. All right, moving on. Food Service Fund number 143, Budget Amendment number 7, item number 2. Doesn't have a description. I'm assuming it's year-end budget amendments. And then item number 2 again. To correct Budget Amendment 143-1. Totaling $10,254.00. Nothing from reserve, nothing from unassigned. This one's half and half, isn't it?
It's
So floor's open for a vote.
easier to do it.
Motion to approve.
By Deal, do we have a second? By Gwen. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Dr. Acuff?
Aye.
Julie Gwynn? Danny Deal?
Yes.
Leila Ward?
Yes.
Tony Cable?
Yes.
Aaron Frazier?
Aye.
Betty McQueen?
Aye.
What? Yes, you did.
I thought I did, but then you looked at me and I was like, did I not? Sorry, it's been a long day.
That's his evening look.
It's been a long budget
He
season.
does it after 5 o'clock in the evening.
Do what?
He does that after 5 o'clock in the evening. That's why he has a twitch.
We don't laugh much today.
All right. Moving on to the agenda, additional budget discussion clarification before public hearing. Anybody have
Anything else you needed to do?
anything that they would like to add? Any questions?
For the record, will you just ask if anybody in the room wants to speak for public comment so that it will show up on the video?
Oh, yeah. We're going into public hearing right now as well, so. That was public comment earlier. This is public hearing.
Oh.
Public comment was for this year's budget. Public hearing is for
It's
the
for next
upcoming.
year's budget.
Hearing none, moving on. We have to adjourn or recess the budget meeting.
So there
Then,
wasn't any.
well, no, we haven't got to it yet. To go into a public hearing, you have to recess the budget committee, open it up for a public hearing,
Yes.
and go from there. So, all right, we'll go ahead and place budget committee meeting in recess and go ahead and open the floor for a public hearing. If you are here and would like to speak on the proposed budget for 23-24, please raise your hand and come on up. Great. All right, I'll bring the public hearing to a close, seeing that we have no one that's come forward to speak. And we can call the budget committee meeting back to order. Anybody have anything before we get? Floor is open for a motion to adjourn the budget committee.
So moved, Chair.
Mr. Johnson.
Second.
By Deal. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? We stand adjourned until 6 o'clock.
He said he would stand here. Say it again.
Kim slipped. Where you been, Kim?
6 o'clock. Know who to go with on Monday pledge.